Lately, the job search has really worn me down, both mentally and emotionally. I've sent out so many resumes, but so far, I still have not heard anything back. The good news is that I finally have an interview tomorrow. I hope this interview can bring me a little bit of luck. Hi everyone, I am Kevin. I am 35 years old, and right now I am trying hard to find a job. Now I am heading out to fill up my car with gas. The car is almost out of gas, and you can see there are two types of gasoline here. One is 95 gasoline, and the other is 92 gasoline. The 92 gasoline is cheaper, at 6.65 yuan per liter. I usually choose 92 gasoline because it costs less. On the way back, I bought myself some breakfast. When I got home, my little cat was already standing by the door waiting for me. This is actually the first cat I have ever raised. A friend of mine abandoned him, so I decided to take him in. I'm really grateful for his company during these lonely days. Now let me open my takeout and see what I bought for breakfast today. This is a portion of rice. A takeout meal like this usually costs around 15 to 20 yuan. As you can see, this portion of rice feels quite small to me. In the past, I could probably eat 3 portions this size. But now I need to control my carb intake. In the past, my weight was over 160 jin, which is more than 80 kilograms. Can you guess how much I weigh now? Here is the answer. I am now only 70 kilograms. I am actually very happy with my current weight. I have kept controlling my carbs, and I have also kept going to the gym. Since I do not have a job right now, I also do not have much of a social life. When I stay at home for too long, I feel like I do not know what to do, so I go to the gym to exercise. Over time, my weight has slowly come down. My little cat is really funny because every time I come home he waits by the door. When he sees me filming, he gets curious and comes over to rub against me. He is also very well behaved. But since it is shedding season, his fur is flying everywhere, which is honestly a bit of a headache. Do you have any good ways to deal with cat shedding? My little cat is not even 1 year old yet, so he is still pretty playful. Still, he has brought a lot of joy into my simple life, and I am grateful for his company. Now it is lunchtime, so I'm going to make myself a simple meal. First, I will peel this carrot and cut it into thin strips. To be honest, when I was busy before, I did not cook very often. But now that I am mostly at home, I choose to cook for myself and make something a little healthier. Ordering takeout all the time is really not good for your body. Today I saw some leftover ingredients in the fridge, so I will just cook with whatever I have. Now I am going to fry 2 eggs. The trick to frying eggs in an iron wok is to heat the wok first, then add the oil so the eggs do not stick. Today I am not trying to make a perfectly shaped fried egg, so I'm not paying much attention to how it looks. That is because I want to turn it into egg soup. No, I'm kidding. It's not a soup. Cooking is actually quite enjoyable because you can add whatever you like. I added a little light soy sauce, but not too much, because people now recommend eating less oil and less salt. Since soy sauce already contains quite a lot of salt, I did not add any extra salt. Then I simply add the carrot and green pepper that I cut earlier. After that, I pour everything over my rice, and the meal is ready. As you can see, I did not add any other seasonings, and this simple meal is done. Since people are encouraged to eat less oil and salt these days, using fewer seasonings is always better for the body. How do you usually prepare lunch for yourself? Do you cook at home or order takeout? Cooking at home can also save quite a bit of money. A meal like this might cost less than 10 yuan if I make it myself. But if I eat outside, it may cost 18 or 20 yuan. In a place like the United States where labor costs are higher, a meal like this might cost around $6. If you are in the United States, let me know in the comments how much a simple meal like this would cost outside. How much would you usually pay for it at a restaurant? In the evening, I decided to come out for a walk. The temperature is still pretty high at night, because it is July now. You start sweating, even if you just walk around casually, and the night temperature here can reach 32 degrees Celsius. Coming out for a walk and cooling off feels quite comfortable, and it is better than staying at home. Today I will take you around a local supermarket here. This supermarket opened recently, and it looks really beautiful. I also like buying groceries here. The one-stop shopping experience here is great because you can buy fruits, vegetables, meat, fish, and many other things. For example, what you see now is the dairy section, with products like milk. This yogurt costs 11.9 yuan for 3 cups. This drink is more expensive at 24 yuan, and it is a new watermelon juice that I have not tried before. This portion of beef costs 32.17 yuan. A portion of beef like this costs 69.9 yuan. Over here, they also sell plants and fresh flowers. For example, this pot of flowers costs 79.9 yuan, and it is very pretty. This one is 79 yuan. One actually quite like this one, and it costs 39.9 yuan. But I cannot name any of them because I do not usually grow flowers. Let's go look at another area. There are quite a lot of people here today, probably because it is Thursday evening. It is right around the time when office workers have just gotten off work. Wow, this crab is huge, and I really want to eat it, but it is too expensive for me right now. A crab like this costs 129 yuan, and the ones over here cost 299 yuan each. That amount of money is enough for me to buy food for a whole week. The ones over here are relatively cheaper, for example 4.9 yuan each. This one is 19.9 yuan per jin, and the ones over here are 29.9 yuan per jin. These are still affordable for me, like this one for 7.9 yuan. Now we are still in the fresh food section, so let me show you around. Actually, I really like eating seafood. Behind me is the beer section, which is my favorite. There are really more people here today than I expected. There are so many drinks here that I have never tried. This is Coke, and the new package costs 4.5 yuan per bottle. There is also coffee here for 12.9 yuan per bottle. Oh, this is actually chocolate milk, not coffee. Now that I am working out, I cannot really eat snacks anymore, even though I used to buy a lot of them. This pack cost 10.9 yuan. So do you think it is expensive? For chips, I think these barbecue flavored ones look pretty good. This is also something I used to eat a lot, but now I am controlling my weight. This is the original flavor, which probably means it has a light salty taste, and it costs 8 yuan per bag. This area is the beer section that I really like. Although I can control myself with snacks, I really cannot control myself when it comes to beer. Every week I spend quite a lot of money on beer. I am someone who really enjoys drinking. My dream is to taste all kinds of great drinks from around the world. I hope one day I can try local beers from America and Japan. German beer is also very famous. There is a trend in China now, where all kinds of electric car brands are appearing. I cannot even name this brand, but the design really does look beautiful. The car I drive now is still the one I bought the year I graduated, so I have driven it for many years. For electric cars like this nowadays, even the rearview mirrors have been replaced by cameras. This one almost feels like a sports car. Across from it is Tesla. Ever since Tesla opened its factory in Shanghai, Teslas have become incredibly common in China, and many people are driving them now. I think there must be reasons why Tesla sells so well. First, because it looks good. Second, compared with some other brands, its safety feels more reliable to me. After all, Tesla has been making electric cars for many years. Tomorrow's interview might be a small turning point for me, so stay tuned.